Got myself this Ramu bottle. I really like Ramu. It's really good. It's like that Japanese drink. Ooh. Alrighty. So controller, get the controller ready. Hopefully, I might have to buy new batteries. I want to get rechargeable ones again. Been going through batteries pretty fast lately. All right, start the game. And then, what else? To clear my throat there, man. All the gunk in the trunk. Let's see, changed video game. Choose kingdom. Switch. Change the game. Hey, there we go. Ow.
Yeah, Pippa.
Oops. All right, yeah. That'll have to work. All right. Let's do this, boys. Let us continue. And we're not going to spend 5 hours fighting like one enemy. 100%. That's 100% never going to happen. Never going to happen. Yeah. Never going to happen. Surely. Long time no see, considering it's been a while since you last played. You can hold R to see the in-game tutorial again. Dang. The devs are keeping track of when I last played. All right. Last time I remember, we were having a lot of trouble with weight issues. And we still are. So I think I'm trying to sell all of this, if I'm not mistaken. There's a couple of things here that could be sold. What else do I have? What else do I possibly have? I mean, we got a couple charcoal. I don't know if that's enough to... Oh, we got the gunsmith kits. 12 tailor kits. Okay, let's put that away. Let's see. Burp, 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 burp. Pop, 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 pop. Cuban focus. View my inventory. Captain's mace. There's a couple things that we could sell, I suppose. Bread, a pear, 2 chicken legs, 1 billion potions. I'll put like 30 away. We definitely don't need 42 lockpicks. Should I keep my spade? I don't know, man. That's a gamble. Gunsmith kit. I'll just keep 1. So send 5 back. Marksman. Never used soap yet. And we got a billion. We got a billion dice. At least the badges don't cost any weight. Oh, wow. Okay, we got 7 hides of boar. I might have to sell that. Yeah. That's what's... I was trying to figure out. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what's, you know, keeping me so weighed down, man. All right, we found the issue. It's all the hides.
Good morning, Henry.
Oh, good morning, Janziska.
No,
Is it quiet? Is it quiet for you guys?
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you better be sorry. Bumping into everyone.
Shame there is
Oh, you know what we should get next? A new horse. Cannot skip time when you're riding. But I can fast travel. Apatowisk. Actually, there is a quest right here, but I kind of need to sell everything. So we're gonna travel to Kutenberg, sell our goodies, go back, do the quests. Yeah. Old Kutna. All right. Now we just gotta find somewheres to sell all of our goodies. We do have lots of armor, so we could probably sell the armor right over here.
Strong, well made.
Bring a smile to your
With this guy?
Tools.
Cat, I would like to trade with you. All right, sell. Do I want to keep Captain's Mace? I kind of want to keep it just like to train it up. Excuse me. This we could sell. The Hunter's Belt we could sell. Knight's Pouch. The Hunter's Pouch we could sell. We do have the Knight Plate. Bavarian Plate Legs. Saxon Legs. One's definitely gotta sell. Shock. Oh, wait, he doesn't have enough. Wait a minute. Okay, what does he have? He has armor kits. So maybe I'll buy like 10 for 400. Get the Toledo steel. Frankfurt. Maybe all of these would be pretty good, but not sure. Simple Brigandine. 1,500 for this. Male coat of arms. All right, well, let's try to haggle.
I'd like to do something about that price. Huh. Very well.
Very well. Let's make it cheaper. How much money does he have?
Is this enough?
1450.
We're nearly there.
Oh
Just
my
lower your
god.
price a bit more.
What? What about 13?
Finally, a reasonable sum. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Nice. Oh my god, it's so rainy. It's like real life. That's how it rains. Real life. Okay, we sold all of our goodies. I need a trader, so we're gonna go over here. And then after that, we'll go back to, I think it's Zishka. We could do some of his quests. people out here wearing like
Whoa.
almost nothing. It's got like dresses. It's raining. Maybe that stuff was warm. No?
Show me your wares.
Alright, this guy has 28 gold coins. Not exactly what I need.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
Okay. What about the other trader? There's gotta be another one. This guy? Oh my god. He's a miner.
What will it be?
What do you have for sale?
He's gonna sell me coal.
Take care then. True enough. Thanks for nothing. Come and take your pick.
Okay. How about...
New wares.
this trader over here?
Excuse me.
Smithy. Yeah. Let me through.
Heute ist es wunderschön.
That was an armorer. Ah, there we go.
Willkommen. Verdammter Regen, oder? Mein Gott, ist das Blut?
Ist das blue?
Show me your wares.
All right, now we want to sell all of this hide. Boop. 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 And boop. Okay, let's see if we could haggle.
Let's do something.
Ultunga.
Aye, you'll convince me with that price.
Hell yeah.
Sicher zufrieden sein.
Okay, how much cashola do we have? $10,000. That's got to be at least you know, a good full plate. That's at least a good horse, you know? Maybe let's go get let's go get a horse. Where do we get a horse? I want a new horse. Rund. Old Kutna. Oh, I'm gonna be amazed if there were no horses. Yo, that's crazy. Saddler? Maybe I go to Saddler? It's gotta be like in the plains, right? Gutenberg Gallows. New quest. Dog. Hmm. Maybe there's none available right now. Maybe I just didn't find a place to buy horses yet. Very surprising. All right. Well, let's just go back. And hopefully I have no savior schnapps. There's a scribe. I need to make some. See grocers. I do not see any alchemy. Oh, looks like there's alchemy place over here. Let's go over here. If we get attacked, I'm gonna be pissed.
Seize that weapon immediately.
Oops.
You see? It didn't even hurt. Now you can leave that weapon where it belongs.
Oh, you know,
Put that weapon away.
How do you put it away?
Now, or we're gonna have a problem. You see? It didn't even hurt. Now you can leave that weapon where it belongs.
Forgot how to play, man. I'm like, where does it go?
Who's open? What are you barging in here for?
I'm looking for your alchemy station. Is your alchemy station here?
Clear off. What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
A bowman's brew. The quick finger potion. Buy 2 of those. Strong marigold. Painkiller brew. I don't think I have that. See, recipe for Artisma. Yeah, I definitely have that. What do you guys think I need for Savior Schnapps? I don't remember. I feel like it would be like nettle or something. Or nettle. Maybe belladonna. Get like 6 of those. Lion perfume, strong rosary, and then
Thank
I'll
you.
just close the deal.
And a good day to you, friend.
Okay, so the alchemy station is not in there. Ah, it's right here. All right. Okay, we need save your schnapps. Add the nettle, boil. Okay, so let's prepare this.
Take away. I want to see some nice eggs.
Let's see. And then we need wine. Wine. Add the nettle to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. Go to bench. Okay, we got our wine. Add nettle to the cauldron. How many? 2 handfuls of belladonna and 1 nettle. Okay. 1. Down. Boil for 2 turns. Sand glass. Another sand glass. That should be good. Grind belladonna. Okay, one belladonna. Oh, wait. I put in the wrong one. Put into the mortar. Pestle. Okay, grind it up. Now, after grinding, we place it into the cauldron. And boil for 1 turn. Turn the sand glass. And once it goes up, or once the sand runs out, we'll move it up and finish her off. Here are the vials. Okay, we made 6 savior schnapps. Okay, cool. The strong stuff. All right, and then we need 1 more wine. Read. Prep. Nettle. Handful of nettle. Place it in the cauldron.
Let's go. This'll be quick.
Put it down. Use the sand glass. Okay. Sand glass. Okay, move up. Get the 2 dry belladonna. Put it into the mortar. The mortar. Okay, grind it up. Place it in. Drop it down. Ow. Oucha. Okay, move it up. See if that does anything. Use the vials. Ah, okay. So you're not supposed to spam it. At least not with this one. Because I remember there was one where you had to spam it.
Should I boil that belladonna on a smaller fire?
Let's see. Boil for 2 turns. Boil for 1 turn. Oh. Interesting. I think that's all we need. I need to figure out how to put my torch away. Is it up? Is it sideways? Ah, there we go. Okay, you hold the down button. Wonderful. That to us. Go back to the Devil's Den. Oh my god, a traveling merchant? He's gotta have some good stuff.
Who are you?
Do you not recognize a wayfarer when you see one, young fella?
I'm just being careful.
Just being careful. You have to watch yourself these days.
You couldn't be more right.
And what brings you this way?
My itchy feet. I wander the world, watch what's going on, buy and sell things while we're at it. You want to buy anything? I might have something you'd like.
Yeah, sure, why not? He's got Valerian. Weak hair O-Dog. What does that mean? What does it do? Decreases drunkenness? That good?
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then?
He didn't have anything good.
Greetings to you two. Greetings to you.
We talked to. Oh, this guy?
Yarosh and Adder are back, so that's a reason to celebrate. Are you drinking with us?
Let's drink.
Let's have a toast to that.
Toast? Nah, we get drunk like hogs.
To pytam się jej, czy nie chce wskoczyć na konika.
Ada, for fuck's sake.
A wiesz co ona mi na to?
She says she don't understand shit, huh?
Shut the fuck up.
Both of you.
A co ty taki wrażliwy?
Did Henry take his sweet time with a rope? Or are you this stupid from birth and I just forgot?
Nah, he's thicker now. If Henry let him choke any longer, he'd be drooling on his shirt.
Chcesz mordę?
Shut up! Fucking hell.
What biting your arse, devil? Huh?
I wanted to say I'm glad you and Ada are back. But I don't feel like it anymore.
No to my się sami napijemy. Na zdrowie!
Yeah! To us!
You should raise a toast to Henry. You'd be dead if it wasn't for him.
It's as you say, Zizka, that we should all thank Henry for bringing us to the same table again.
That's right.
So, to Henry.
To me.
To me, then.
May he live long and longer for every drink.
Ah, how you drink, he live forever.
Want a punch in the snout.
Don't start, you pair of cocks. To Henry.
To Henry.
Za tę śliczną cycatkę z łaźni.
Only then? You have more, no?
Tell us about it, Henry. What
The
happened?
bathmaids. What happened? Renick is dead.
Raniek's dead. God have mercy on him.
Somebody rammed ice down his throat.
Not quite. But it was Dice that paid him back in the end.
Kurwa! Dał słowo, że tym razem na pewno wygra. Ale znamy się jak łyse konie. Miałem go lepiej pilnować.
Don't feel bad, hey? He not want help and he don't deserve it. What about the rest?
Matthew prefers banditry.
I also found Matthew, but he grew tired of your pack. He prefers robbing old crones by the road.
Zdradziecki, zapluty szczur. Jeśli wejdzie mi w drogę, zatłukę go, kurwa, jak świnie!
What did he say?
Nothing nice, I'd imagine. But he forgot to add, Kurva!
What about the rest?
And Bahuta, he has decided to redeem himself, so he could pass the Lord's judgment.
Co za jełop. Nawet Bóg ma go w dupie. Ha!
He got to try hard. Wake up before sunrise, pray, give up meat and beer, and the woman's. Fuck, poor bastard.
That's it. That's everyone.
So, we are the only ones?
Unfortunately. But the best remained.
So, to loyal brothers in arms.
Yeah, to us! Long live us!
The beer's flowing like water.
W moim ogródeczku rośnie różyska. Napój mi, Maniusiu, mego kunicka. Nie chcę, nie napoję, bo się kunia, kurwa boję. Bo się kunia, kurwa boję, bo mi jeszcze młoda!
Nice.
We're like, what is he saying?
To teraz ty, młodzieniaszku, dawaj!
What did he say?
He say you sing now.
With pleasure.
I'd be delighted. Underneath our windows, water flows so clear. Take my little horse there and water him, my dear. I won't water him, though. No, I can't anymore.
Cudownie, pięknie!
Henry, my friend, Janusz love you.
A mnie nie?
You most, my sweet other.
No to wypijmy za to!
What did he say?
We drink to that.
Let's drink.
Of course we'll drink.
Two last drop, Henry. That is the way. You tell us some story, eh?
Fellas,
I could not say it better.
Amen!
I failed my drink.
Kurva. I feel like shit.
Alrighty, you already know, chat. What helps a hangover is more alcohol. Yep, that's the rule. If we had any. Aha, cheap wine.
Your hand cannons have done us more harm than good.
But we shot that mare beautifully. The devil himself couldn't have aimed any better, and he's skilled with hand cannons.
How long have you been a warrior?
I was supposed to be a carpenter, but the job wasn't for me. Most of the time I couldn't even hit the chisel with my mallet. Then I lost my master's money playing dice, so I had to run away. Then I came across a group of mercenaries, and they hired me. Once I got a taste of money, I chose to stay. So, it's been a while now.
Who taught you how to fight?
No one. I was absolutely awful. But I could drink their command under the table, so they let me stay with them. I learned the rest as I went along.
That commander, was it the devil?
No. I only met the devil later, with another band. I've been through several. Once they stop paying, or you run out of things to steal, it's best to go and try your luck elsewhere.
That's exactly what happened when they captured the devil, isn't it? The band broke up.
More or less, but I think he understands. You see? That's mercenary honor.
What honor?
Exactly. There is none.
No honor. How do you know Zizka?
How do you know Zizka?
I think I know him from the ambush near Prague.
Who did you ambush?
His men actually ambushed us. Actually, the outcome was quite similar. They jumped us at a bend. Before we knew it, blood was spilled. They killed our whole band. I was the only one to survive.
Just you? How so?
I was so fucked up that as I cocked my crossbow, the bowstring broke off and slashed my hands.
Oh!
And you still have both of them?
Saint Bibiana must have been watching over me. My gloves came off, revealing bloody gashes on my palms, like Christ himself. I reckon they had fun watching me jump around, curse and flail my arms. So they kept me. I kept that bloody bowstring for luck.
Oh. Why did you want to save the devil?
Why were you the only one of your band who tried to save the devil?
I don't think I could sleep easy if they actually executed that old bastard. Fuck, I know the devil better than I know my own old man. And he still owes me groschen from our last raid. And I take that seriously.
Ah. Okay.
Christ! Pardon me.
That's right. Out of the way. Time to talk to the devil again.
So, how did your trial by fire go last night?
Honestly, I've no idea. But I haven't felt this sick in a long time.
Aye. Well, Janos and Adder didn't spare you. But usually they only drink someone under the table like that just once.
You always drink like that?
Almost always. The mornings are hard, but at least you clear your head. And often your stomach, too.
Why do they call you the Dry Devil?
Why do they call you the Dry Devil, anyway?
Why do they call you fuckhead?
But they don't call...
All right, I was only joking. I don't even know how I got the nickname. Suppose it could have something to do with all the killing, and my natural beauty. It's certainly catchier than his Grace Sir Hinnek the First of Kunstad and Yashpitz. That name wouldn't scare a fucking coward. But say it Dry Devil, and everybody just shits themselves.
How do you know Kubienka?
How do you know Kubienka?
He saved my arse back at Neuhaus. We only made it out thanks to him. I thought we were fucked. But then Kubienka appeared, dragging a ladder, asking how much we would pay for it.
What did he get for it?
The first thing he got was a good fucking beating, because we thought he'd been dead for 2 days. But after we escaped, we made sure he didn't have to pay for drinks for a long time.
Okay. How long have you known Zanjiska?
How long have you known Zizka?
It's been a while. He served with me during the Moravian Margrave Wars.
So you were his commander, sir?
That's water under the bridge now. I'm just an old wanted robber baron whose neck you and Zizka just saved. I don't give a shit about the sirs anymore, you see?
Ah, all right then. What can you tell me about Zizka?
Well, based on what you two have been through, I'd say you should know him pretty well by now. When everything is fucked, people around you are dying and you're fighting for your very life, only then can you really learn what a person is like.
Teach me a new fighting technique.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Well, why not? And since it's you, I'll show it to you twice so you'll understand it.
Strong edge.
If you're a good lad, I'll show you one of my best tricks with a sword. Or how to quickly send the bastard who's against you to the devil. But it can only be done with a sword. And what's more, you can't have a shield in your other hand.
380 gold.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
Of course. I knew immediately that would lure you in. The main thing is to attack from above. To quickly catch the opponent's wrist and push the edge of your own sword over his blade, so it's under his neck. If you do it right, I reckon I don't have to tell you what comes next, do I? And now, come and try it a few times. Well, good, eh? Let it sit for a while and you'll get it in your blood. You'll see.
Okay. Strong egg. Strong edge. Left, right, down, right. Okay, okay. Forgot. Okay, what about now?
So what's next, now that your band is back together?
Well, I've got Kubienka, Adar, and Janosch. It's not much, but it'll have to do. Now we just have to figure out how to give hell to Sigismund.
What am I to do?
Zizka said you kept nagging him about that. Well, the lad taken by von Berkov at Nebakov.
You mean Lord Capon? I haven't made much progress.
Well, get a fucking move on then!
Alright. Oh, looks like we have to do the other quest. What are the Ruthard Palace? Okay, there we go. So it's just right over here. Time to go back. Wait, where's... Is that the entrance right there? I see what's going on. Thought we'd be able to get in, like, just like right over there, but guess not. I guess not.
Greetings to you.
Greetings to you. The beggars.
Greetings. You look awful, lad.
I brought
Brought you
food.
some food. Unfortunately, I don't have more. What? Oh. It's good to see you, my friend.
I brought you some food. Oh, looks like it all disappeared. That's messed up. Okay, this guy's got food, right? He's a fisherman. Never mind. Never mind.
Greetings to you.
Gonna have to wait until nighttime, I think, until I could do some sneaking. Do the sneakage. Wait, is that door? Ooh, dude, if that was like a secret door, I'd be like, get me inside. Think of your salvation for helping out the poor. Had to walk through that small little thing of mud. What is this place?
Careful.
So, have no fear.
Like a gambling den? Ooh. I wanna go up. Start exploring. Aw. But what was the point of this place? What? Did I really do that climbing just to fuck?
God bless you.
Hmm.
Just a few days walk from here. You have to hear this. In Silver Scallops, they say.
Tired. Give me a second. I'm gonna like go wash my face. Try to wake myself up. I don't know why I'm feeling tired. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. I had like a 9-hour sleep yesterday, man. And I'm still tired.
Any of you have gone to complain. The most merciful King
Okay, is this the
permit us to repair the walls.
said castle?
But here you see that not person.
Oh, no, it's this one. Artisan. All right, let's scope it out. See what we're working with. So far, one entrance point. Lots of beggars. Looks like a decent sized place. Do we have our hiding gear on us? Change outfit. We do. Pocket tunic. I think that should be fine. Let's wait until about after dark, and then we will commence something or whatever we're trying to do here. I think we're supposed to sneak in. I don't even know. Learned from Liechtenstein that the best option to rescue Lord Capon is to contact Hunslin Rutherd, a wealthy nobleman and mine owner. Oh. All right.
I have not changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today, not tomorrow, nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
You
Yes,
forget
silver.
I have influential friends. If you won't sell the mines, you'll lose them. Just like Malishov. Along with your life, if you defy me.
Oh shit.
Mind your step. Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh? When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
Seize that traitor!
Oh shit.
Not another step.
You'll get yours too, turtle dove.
Waifu. That's right. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. That's what I'm saying.
He's one of them! Get him!
All right. Oh. Oh.
I've been waiting for you.
I didn't bring out. That's right. Fuck you.
Hey, someone help me with this bastard!
That's right.
What you're made of, you bastard! Come on, man!
Hey, I need a hand. Put him out sweetly.
That's right.
Fucking hell! He knows how to sword fight.
Kill him!
Let's see what you're made of, you bastard!
Hey, come and help me with this bastard!
Got him.
Damn. They gave me a going over. Good thing you showed up, lad.
You alright, sir? Looks like you took some hits.
It's just a scratch.
Papa, my God, you're hurt.
I'm all right. What the hell was that, Rosa?
I saved your life. Didn't you notice?
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now we have the blood of the king's men on our hands. Do you have any idea what this means?
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys insult us in our own home?
And you thought this was a better solution?
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to argue in front of the young man here. Apologies for the mess, stranger. There aren't usually
Oh my
so many
God, chat.
corpses strewn about our courtyard.
Apology accepted.
Apology accepted.
We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked us for no reason.
You think that will make them let us off the hook?
Not for free. But knowing young Plimo, the commander of the guard, I'm sure he won't refuse my coin. But back to you, lad. Who are you? And why have you graced us with your visit?
I'm Henry of Scallows.
That's
Squire
viewers.
to Lord Capon of Perkshire.
Yeah.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Routard.
Not as,
And this
not as good as
feisty
you.
creature here is my daughter Rosa.
Like
How's it
father,
going, man?
like daughter.
Welcome in.
Why did your master send you to me, Henry?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
Lord Capon is held at Malashov.
Our Malashov? I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new master will lift
Also
a finger
welcome
to
in,
do anything
Iridius.
about it. But tell me,
What's new?
why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me?
We're on the same side. For now.
But we all stand on the same side. Against Sigismund.
That is undoubtedly true. I don't like that ginger bastard either. Especially since his people started sticking their fingers in my coffers. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman in a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness.
Madness.
What if somebody finds out?
Nobody will know.
Nobody will know.
You haven't been in Kuttenberg for long, have you? The walls have ears here. I'd only end up
Kinnan,
with my
how's it
head
going?
on the chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks, we have to be careful.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. Seems he'd like to see me reduced to a beggar. And now we've
Mr.
killed
Wizard, why
his
can't
men.
he
The king's
cast a
men.
spell and unmake stuff?
I'll have to reach deep into my pocket to get out of that. Like Rosa said, lad,
I can't die.
as long as Vavak is around, my hands are tied.
Too much of a pain. You unmake something, it has to go somewheres. Should I kill him? He must have weakness.
Then let's get rid of Vavak. He must have some weakness, right?
There may be one. It's obvious
Hey,
Vavak
everyone.
is getting
Who's
richer
cooking some
than his
food? Sat
office
down.
warrants. There are
Ah,
rumors
okay,
going
cooking some
around
food,
that
hell
he's
yeah.
stealing the king's
Love to
silver.
hear it.
He even uses it to mint counterfeit groschen, using a fake dye. If Sigismund were to find out, he'd have him executed at once, regardless of his noble blood.
Ooh.
But you need evidence to make such an accusation, right?
Exactly.
But how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint. And we have to find out where.
Where?
Find out. But how? They don't let just anyone into the mines and smelting works.
You're right. Only authorized people are allowed in. Fortunately, we have an ally.
Ooh.
My friend Peter of Pisek. They ousted him from the Mint Master's office, but his brother Christian remained in the Italian court. He
Ooh.
wanted to become the Mint Master himself, but because of Vavak, he had to settle for the steward's office. He hates him even more than we do on account of it.
And that's saying something.
Christian and I were just talking about his suspicions. He'd welcome any dirt you can dig up on Vavak, just as much as I would. If you go to him and ask for help on my behalf, I'm sure he'll accommodate you. I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange for evidence of Vavak's fraud. That's fair. isn't it?
All right. It's a deal. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted. Let's hope the same goes for his brother.
Excellent. You'll find Christian and Horshan at the estate near the mines. Tell him the password, Via Argentum.
Via
pot of silver.
Argentum.
He'll know who he's dealing with. But be careful, both of you. This is our last chance to stop Vavak.
We'll be praying for you.
Damn. All right. Wasn't me. Yeah, what's new with you, Kenan? You out there gaming, living life, making that big moolah? Is that what's going on? Of course it is. Talk to Christian Pisek. Suppose we could go down there. Horsey, come to me. Not skip time. Bro, I wasn't expecting a fight. I thought it was gonna be a quiet afternoon, you know, or after night, and I would sneak in, do some sneak stuff, and you know, everything would be good. Everything daijoubu? No?
Quick!
Hurry up, horsey. Push, light my way to victory. Who's that? It's a mystery woman.
Quick.
Time for another investigation, Sherlock Henry. Yo, honestly, you know, it wouldn't be Kingdom Come if it wasn't like, you know, 20 hours of Henry fixing everyone's problem. 50 hours of figuring out what the hell. Good old Henry gaming.
Whoa.
That's my horsemanship's up. We got it. Right.
Greetings.
Greetings. Just have to walk in like we own the place.
Every gaffer recruits his own crew and use virgin veins. Paul's son is out there without fixing props.
I don't have time to discuss it with Paul. You'll be watching it from now on, all right? Or I'll have to find another fet.
You can't just sack me, steward. I got this job from Ulrich von Neuhaus.
But I can make sure he knows how you run the place. That's the 5th yucca who got scrushed in here.
This is some jiggery-pokery.
Jiggery-pokery?
And now clear off. You have no business here.
You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me about Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
I'll help you with your investigation.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'll help you with your investigation.
Excellent. You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game, but hopefully I don't need to tell you that.
Yeah.
Lord Ruthard mentioned something of the sort.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
Actually. Actually. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab a bowl because I got myself chips and I'm feeling the munchies, chat. I'm feeling the munchies. Okay. Take a moment to get you guys some snacks, and I'll be right back. All right, chat. You guys get snacks, get your drinkies, fill munchies. We'll be right back. Wait, do we have BRB? BRB screen? Where is that? Ah, there we go. YouTube, you guys don't get a BRB screen, apparently. My bad. My bad. Future me will fix that. Alrighty, we're back. I'm back. Let's see. My real father oversaw mines. I know mining from scallops. Let's see. My father was a blacksmith. I mean, Henry's kind of a blacksmith.
My father was a blacksmith.
It's a fine craft. But it won't teach you much about silver mining and processing. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private.
Okay. Nice. Mining officials and silver mining. They had a really cool quest. Back in like Elder Scrolls Morrowind, so that was like the third game in the series, where you kind of helped this like the trading company build a mining setup, and like you could build your home, you could build the mine, you could start a shop. You were able to start up like you basically built a base. Like it was really cool. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's been a long time since I played that one, but it was really cool. They don't have like that type of stuff, you know. They don't have a lot of that in games.
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it helped. I mean, mined out.
In private, you say? Say no more. So the Feast of St. Petronilla.
So I'm supposed to ask about the Feast of St. Petronilla?
It was just a few days ago. I reckon it'll be fresh in their memory. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. But you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining, or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
Okay. I'll be your nephew. I'll be an inquisitive scholar. What do you guys think, chat? 1, 2, or 3? 1 is inquisitive scholar, 2 is rich nobleman, or 3, nephew. One, 2, or 3? Depends. You want to act snob? That would be kind of funny. I don't know. Henry doesn't come off as the rich nobleman. But maybe he's good at acting. And I haven't really done much with the book stuff, so maybe I'll be the nephew.
Pretending to be your nephew sounds like the best option.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But to the point, each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mine. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this. so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
Okay. I can do that. Right? Right, guys? I know your brother Peter.
By the way, I've had the honor of meeting your brother, Peter.
Well, well. Small world.
He was a great help to us at Sukdal.
Even though we had some disagreements, I respect him for everything he succeeded in doing. If it weren't for him, I'd never have been able to do what I do.
Who owns the silver that's mined here?
All the silver in the Kingdom of Bohemia belongs to the king, whether it's above ground or still below it. Though I'm sure you understand, the king has a lot on his mind, and he can't be expected to worry about mining, so he leases out the mining rights to his tenants. It's called the Burgergal. There's a lot of money in it. The tenants have to pay the king, and the king also receives a share of the pure silver from the smelting works. That's the royal tithe.
Okay, interesting. What is the Path of Silver?
What is this Path of Silver, anyway?
It's the whole process, from digging the silver ore out of the ground and processing it, to minting silver coins. Silver is found in ore veins underground. The pitmen mine it and get it to the surface. The chief foreman of a gallery counts the corves, and the assayer estimates the purchase price of the ore for the smelter. The raw ore goes to the smelter, where it's crushed in a stamp mill before it can be purified by roasting.
This is a lot of info.
Roasted ore goes to the furnace,
Info dump.
where it's smelted into raw and then pure silver. Silver is then cast into rods about as thick as your little finger.
I see.
Can any silver get lost?
It can. And unfortunately, it does happen. It may be a capital offence, but even that won't deter everyone. Most often, a pitman tries to smuggle pieces of ore under his clothes. It doesn't end well. Nevertheless, the entire path of the silver, from the ore beneath the ground to minted coins, is closely guarded. Every step is recorded in the books, so if someone is stealing large quantities, they must have it pretty damn well figured out.
Who checks the royal share?
The royal mint master and his subordinates are responsible for collecting the royal share. That also means me and the shaft foreman. That is why every step of the Path of Silver is monitored and recorded, starting with how much ore is mined. The smelting works owners don't have to be monitored as closely, since they buy the ore from us. It's in their best interest to get the highest possible yield after deducting the royal share.
Who makes money from it?
Who makes money from all this?
The thing is, everyone does. Pitmen get paid for mining in the shaft. Mine operators get paid for raw ore. The smelters then smelt everything, sell the pure silver, and deduct the raw tithe. The silver rubs off on the hands of anyone who even touches it. But there's still enough left over for the king.
Interesting. Okay, what should I know about the mines? Who owns this mine?
Who owns the mines?
The king grants mining rights to his loyal subjects, and these leaseholders can rent out their privileges to other people. All sorts of people operate mines in Kuchenberg. Nobility, rich burghers, even the monastery. In fact, anyone with enough money to pay for new shafts to be dug can share in the proceeds.
Oh.
Who's responsible for the mines?
The mines and the mint are supervised directly by the royal mint master, Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. As the steward, I'm his direct subordinate. I oversee that everything runs smoothly on his behalf. Then come the chief foreman, then the other foreman, and finally the ordinary pitmen in the shafts. But I don't come in contact with them very often. We follow the Path of Silver until the moment an ore merchant buys the ore from us and takes it to a smelter.
Okay. How much do the mines pay to the king?
How much do the mines pay to the king?
That depends on whether it's a royal mine or a mine in the hands of a mining guild, meaning the leaseholders.
I thought all mines were owned by the king.
That's right. But it's much more profitable for the king to grant mining rights to rich mine operators. They bear the cost of mining themselves and pay him a share. The king receives 1/3 of the profits from his own mines, but only 1/5 from the leaseholders. That's how he gets what's his from all the mining.
What about the other 2/3 of the profits from the king's mines?
Those go towards the costs, of course. For operations, wages, and shaft security.
Interesting. Okay. About smelting. Who's responsible for smelting work?
Who's responsible for the smelting works?
They have their own owners. They buy ore from us and smelt it into pure silver. Then, they deduct the royal tithe, and they can sell the rest. And not just silver. Processing the ore yields a variety of other materials that can be sold just as well.
What happens in the smelting works?
What happens in the smelting works?
Each smelting shop has a stamp mill, a roasting pit, and a smelting furnace. The stamp mill is used to crush the ore into smaller pieces to make it easier to process. After that, the crushed ore is roasted in a roasting pit to remove most of the impurities. Finally, everything is smelted in a furnace to separate the pure silver from the slag.
Is it processed like steel?
So it's processed similarly to steel for smithing?
Yes. But in steelmaking, you don't have to weigh and record every step thrice.
About the mint.
How are groschen made from the silver?
The royal share from the smelting works goes to the mint in the Italian court. There, the coiners hammer it out into silver sheets for cutting the coin blanks. Then, in the Italian court's preghouse, our minters cut out and punch new groschen.
How many mints are there?
How many mints are there in total?
Only the main one is left, the one in the Italian court. There used to be more of them throughout the kingdom, but King Wenceslas II united them all. It was he who contributed the most to the rise of the Prague groschen and the wealth of this region. And of course, his own wealth too.
Okay. I feel like we have a sufficient amount of information about being a mine owner, you know? Alright, is this the mine? I'm entering the mine. I'm going inside. Solid gold ring, 41 charisma. Spectacle. I love it. Ooh, I actually forgot that. Never mind. I do have bandages. Where am I? think I just went back. Yeah, I did. Oh, God. Okay. Went the wrong way. Here. And to the right. Continue on. We'll go down. Why in these caves? Secret tunnel. Exactly.
Made flesh, and dwelt
Norman
among us.
Pavel.
Hail Mary, pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ.
Save.
Fourth, we beseech thee, O Lord, thy grace into our hearts, that we, to whom the incarnation of Christ, thy Son, was made known by the message of an angel, may by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection.
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
My name's Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I'm his nephew. He wanted me to learn about his job, so here I am. Are you praying? Why?
The day before the feast of St. Petronilla, a kidder was hawking here. Young jaybird, a young'un, still wet behind the ears. We dinged the berg, set it ablaze, all good. He took a mell, battered the fault, and the props spangued out. It all came crashing down on him. Done him right in, it did.
Damn. Sorry about your friend.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. I raised him from a nipper since my sister died. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was as strong as a horse. Wouldn't it take no like? And now, how can he forgive myself?
There's no more pain in heaven. Don't be so hard on yourself.
You're right. I hope the Lord has welcomed the poor lad into the kingdom of heaven. Will you pray with me for his soul one last time?
Aye. I'll pray with you.
You're a canny lad. Repeat after me. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper,
Almighty and
iron,
merciful God,
and
our
all
Father,
ores and metals.
you are the giver
I ask
of
that you
gold,
bless me brother who
silver,
has died in this
bronze,
mine.
copper,
That's right.
tin,
Start praying, chat.
iron,
Rage.
and all ores and
Bring
metals.
his soul to
I ask that
eternal
you bless
glory
my
through
brother,
our Lord,
who has
our
died in
Saviour
this
and
moment.
Redeemer, Jesus
May your
Christ.
holy angels save his soul from
The angel of the
damnation.
Lord declared
Bring his
unto
soul
Mary,
to eternal
she
glory
conceived the Holy
through our
Spirit.
Lord,
Hail
our
Mary.
Saviour and Redeemer,
Mary said,
Jesus
Behold,
Christ.
I am the handmaid
Amen.
of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us.
All right.
Are you going to answer me now?
Aye. Thanks for praying with me. Ask a boot out.
A boot out.
What is the work of a miner about?
What it's a boot? It's about you in the face and hauling the ore to the bank in coves. Over and over again. Proper graft, that. Can be read dodgy, mind.
Might even D you in.
Are deaths in the mine common?
Are deaths in the mine common?
Aye, but every death in this shaft is a waste. Whether it's in a crumple or black damp. Unfortunately, we still bury a yakker or two a month, you know. That's life, like.
How's the ore mined?
How is the ore mined?
First, we have to survey the shaft and find ore. Then the place gets scored and set ablaze. We set up timber around. The hewers take their tools and start dinging rock and hewing ore. Nothing to it.
So how many corvs did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood for ganning on after what happened to Jaybird. But even so, we managed to hawk 30 corvs.
Okay. Let's write that down. 30. That's all I need to know.
That's all I need to know.
If you say so, Mara.
You guys ever watch those cave diving videos? People doing deep dives? I'm inside this cave. I can't get out. And it's called the Swirling Death. We're going inside, boys. I have to go backwards, upside down. And crawl back from whence I came. We have to call this move the diggity dig. Yeah, that's what it's called. Diggity dig. I don't know. I do find it pretty fascinating when people like find these like crazy basically like crazy tunnels, and they're able to just like explore them using modern technology, you know, glow sticks and shit, and crazy amounts of like the climbing rope. Yeah, it's always really cool. What the fuck? How did I get back to him? Oh my god.
When's the last time I ate something?
Too long, man. Too long. Too long since I ate. Go. Oh, hell. Jesus, it's fucking scared me. The doggo of the house was like, something's here! Something's going on! I can't wake up! Everyone! What are dogs actually saying? You know? When people are like knocking on the door. Like, ah! They're just yelling. They're just yelling to scare people off. Like, ah! That's a dog's bark.
You must be the one that Christian sent, eh? Watch your head then.
Truth. Alright, well. It's one dude. We could talk to the other guy off the shift. Wake him up at night. Like, hey, you.
Samko?
Oh, a straight.
Samko?
Oh,
Okay, he ain't waking up. A guy, a log. A log in the dirt.
Frank?
I'm trying to sleep. Go in the morning.
Nice, I could rob him. And no one would know. Oh shit. Stealing. Steal their comb. Pickpocketing is awesome. They're not innocent. They are stealing from the king. So, in return, I have to steal from them. That's right. You steal from the king, you get stolen back from. Whatnot. Ooh, this guy's loaded. Yo, miners make some money, man. All right, let's go skedaddle into the outhouse. And wait until morning. Then we gotta look for the next guy. Foreman
You
Samko.
Foreman Samko?
aye, I am. And who's asking?
My name is Henry. Steward Christian sent me to you. I'm his nephew. He wants me to learn about his work.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing.
Gabbing?
I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but minus rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
All right.
All right, let's do it. I don't think I've played miners with a real miner before.
See, kidder. There's a first time for everything. Let's crack on. Let the groschen roll.
We about to clean this guy out. Okay, let's pick some good ones. Let's see, favorable, devil's head, a lucky die, le die. And then stripe. Yeah, that's all I need, right? Is that favorable? Confirm.
Oh, Fortuna, may the best player win.
Yeah, gambling. Just how we like it. All right. 3 6s. That's a good start. Score and continue. Aw, yeah. Score and continue.
Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
Let's see. 5 5. 3 5s. And then score and pass. Got 1,300 in one turn. 1, 2. Got ones.
Here.
Oh shit. Wait, this guy's lucky.
Oh no.
You did all of that just to lose? Who's telling me not to lose?
Praise God.
Score continue.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Yeah, actual robbery. That's what happened.
Fuck that. Great game, Sonny.
Now will you tell me what I want to know?
Aye, ask away.
He was like, man, I lost all my coins somehow. I gotta get more. And that's why he wanted to gamble. That's the real reason. Games know, you know? The devs are like, we know that they're gonna steal from these miners. How do you mine the ore?
How do you mine ore? Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit, or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
Gotta smelt the shit out of it.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about oaken. Any yakker will tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
Oh. How do you rest?
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip. Some a swally. Some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
Hell yeah. How much do you make?
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started. The chink's bad, and it's getting worse. Half a grosh and a cough is no.
Huh. How much did you mine on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
How many corves did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to hulk 34 corves without skimping on hame time. First time in ages, that was.
That's all I need to know.
Oh, shit.
Feel free to
Someone's not saying, you know, this guy's saying 34, the other guy's saying 30. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you better be sorry. Oh, Foreman Frank. Well, what's Frank got to say?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're hewing?
Sir Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm his nephew, Henry. I'm supposed to see what the work in the mine is all about.
He's grooming a successor, eh? But you can't just amble around. You'll count your creels.
I'll just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less we gar. But make it snappy, man. What do you want to know, like?
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all,
About?
kidder. No great shakes.
So Canadian
we
of him.
guns through the roads, Bella. Hewing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stythe.
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a yakka graft, kid ya? You take a kevel.
Yo,
and ding
Nectarus,
away at
thank you
rock
for the
till it crumbles.
lurk.
And if you keep gunning at it for a couple of years and don't croak from the
Enjoy
stythe,
studying
then you'll
the
keel over from
magic.
exhaustion or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
How does the ore get up?
How do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed, in the dark and in coves. On top of that, you spend a lot of the bloody time on all fours. Once you get out by with the corf, you get a tally, and you can get back in by.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder, aren't you a bit too curious? So Christian himself can tell you how much he's got written down in the mine book.
Christian doesn't quite have enough time for me, man.
Uncle Christian doesn't have time for me. You know how busy he is. I just want to know what it's like doing your graft here. How much work you need to do to keep grub on the table.
Aye, kidder. Us yakkers have a tough life, but sometimes you get lucky. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
36?
Farewell, my friend.
Damn. Yeah, there's someone's not saying the truth. This guy's saying 30, the other guy's saying, 36. I don't know how to get over. Yeah. You've reached level 21.
You must be the one that Christian sent, eh?
Christian.
What's your head, then?
Alright, here we go. I found out the number of corves.
I already know how many corves the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
I'd say it's more.
Seriously? Why would anyone report more than they actually mined? The book lists 90 corves extracted. That means 10 corves of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported corves must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
What does it mean?
that this is fraud of colossal proportions, and that Foreman Fett and Herman the Ore Merchant are in it up to their ears.
Vavak.
What about Vavak?
I still think the trail will lead us to him, but we know too little so far. You need to talk to Fett and Herman first. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
All right. word.
A word, Foreman.
Who are you, and what do you want?
I'm Henry, but that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility too.
Yo, thank you for the gifted sub. Radius, thank you. Nectarus, enjoy. Yeah, thank you, thank you. You've given 178 gifties? Oh my god, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna cry. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I don't have a crying emo. If only. You'd be like, you know, you've given so much, and I'm just so happy, and tears will like run down. That's what would happen, right? Yeah. Didn't check the box. Yeah, exposed.
But you're the one counting the corves of ore.
Your point being?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corves on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the mint master himself. I'm under his protection.
We both know something stinks about this. But you're lucky. Sir Christian says if you tell us everything, no one except us will know.
I've nothing to say to you.
I see. You're just a pawn.
We know you're just a pawn. Someone bigger is behind this, and that's who we're after. If you help us, you'll be on our side, and nothing bad will happen to you.
Why, sir, I reckon I'll have to take your word for it. What choice do I have anyway? As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cook the books like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore, and transport it secretly to the smelters, along with the rest. He made it very clear if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
Oh, damn.
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. He's a tall bloke, stocky, pockmarked. I don't scare easy.
Yeah, basically
but
tax
this bloke
fraud.
was really terrifying.
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on it too.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk. But I don't think it was an accident.
Oh, shit. Who gives you money?
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners for what they actually extracted.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the yakkers and for Herman.
Is Bavak behind this?
Do you think the mint master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me canny whenever he shows up. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said that. The Mint Master himself.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. No one must find out we know about the fraud. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will anyone else. Is that clear?
Clear as a bell, Mara. I'll be silent as the grave.
All right. Well, there is fraud going on. It don't seem like bad guys so far, you know? And that's usually how it goes, you know? Like, someone comes up to you being like, hey, you gotta do this, or someone's getting pushed off a cliff, or, you know? So,
Greetings to you.
yeah, maybe, yeah, just some bad times. Yeah. How do we get up there? The fuck? Oh. War Merchant Herman.
Schönen Tag. Was willst du, mein Herr?
What was wished du, Herman, huh?
We need to talk, Herman.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miner has extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
Then someone else is lying.
In that case, someone else must be lying.
Or someone just cannot count. Why are you bothering me with this? Foreman Fett counts the corpse here. Go and talk to him instead.
Bit too late for that. He confessed to everything.
Ah, so you know it is not my fault. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corpses to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
How long is this going on?
How long has this been going on?
Several months. Maybe half a year. About since Sigismund arrived.
Holy shit.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea. I am a mere assayer. I have never even met Vavak.
So Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret. So just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. You understand?
Yeah, I understand. I will be as silent as the grave.
That's right. You guys be quiet. Be quiet or else I'll be putting you into a grave. Let's see. Oh, he's here. Close the door. Talk to Fett and Herman.
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his property. But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct. How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
A nobleman this time, then?
But be careful. Baresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Baresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him at all times. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic as you can manage.
All right. I got it.
I got it. I'm ready to go.
Here, I've written you a letter of introduction to take with you and give to Baresh. I reckon he won't be thrilled, but he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the Feast of Saint Petronella. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything, but at least it'll give us a clue. You could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know something. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure something is going on there. Good luck, Henry.
Okay. Some sneakage. Henry collecting careers like Pokemon cards. Blacksmith, alchemist, IRS, now a noble. IRS. So I'm here to talk about your taxes. It looks like you owe the government around $500 this time around. Not it's not actually that much, but I'm sure you'll find some time to pay it off. So maybe on your next paycheck, just fork over 500, and everything will be square. Yeah. That's right. That's the IRS, right? Surely. Oh my god, you come to a camp where two men are fighting.
Did you do what I asked you to?
Yes, sir. Everything's in order.
Everything, really? You didn't forget anything?
I don't think so, sir.
Sleep.
I tried my best, sir.
Well done. Drop by tomorrow. There's something else I need.
Ooh, he was getting tired. Oh, yeah, eh? Where's my horse? There he is.
I wouldn't want that made if someone gave it to me for free.
Hey, fella! Stop up for a bit of chat.
No time. Got quests. Questesses. How dare they stop me? So close to figuring out what's going on in this city. Damn mint masters. And their mint.
Greetings.
Excuse me. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Keep your eyes on the road, you fool.
Boom.
Oh.
Boom.
Hey, where you
Boom. Boom.
Easy, good horse.
Refrain from sin.
Boom.
That hurt, idiot. But you know how to ride. Oh.
I wonder if guards will eventually come after you. If you like bump into too many people, it's like, hey, you're being too rough. Like, how dare you? How dare you? Whoa, I don't know how to drive my horse either. I am drunk. Damn lunatic doing hit and runs in the city. Whoa. Today's news. In today's crier. Hear he, hear he. A crazy man drives through everything. Okay. Wait, this is... Wait. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Oh, no. Wait. I followed the wrong place. Shoot. Oh, shoot. It's way over there. Gotta go to Gund. Stamping grounds. Must be drinking. Yeah, I think I'm planning maybe some IRL stuff on Saturday, or is it Friday? Either Friday or Saturday, something like that. But yeah, if I am unable to do like, if it's like the weather is like bad, instead, I don't know what instead. Maybe we'd do something else. I don't know. Maybe like I'm thinking cooking could be fun. Yeah. Type shit. Yeah. Who's this guy? Hired hand.
Jesus Christ, be praised.
Have a look at your wares.
Shrinking die. Oh shoot, wait, I forgot. I need to go get fancy clothing. Oh no. Wait, I mean, my clothing's fancy enough, right? Right? I just gotta take off like the, you know, the helmet and, you know. Okay, maybe. Anti-clothing. Basically naked. Shoot.
Maybe next time then, sir.
What's the time? Everything's already closed. Oh, is that fire? What's going on over there? That guy getting all uppity about something going on in there. Whoa, it's so foggy and smoky over here. Holy moly.
Lord be with you.
How's
So,
work?
How's your work coming along?
What's it to you? Get lost before I pull your tongue out with a pair of tongs.
Kiss my arse.
Fuck that guy. Probably unequipped my bows. Boat. I don't have very nice shoes right now. 7 out of 8 crit. This is 13. I have to do, I guess. It's so moist. Yeah, the air, it's full of water. Okay. We'll wait until it's like daytime or something.
How are things, Henry?
All quiet.
God willing, nothing will go arse up.
Surely. Rado. Ubiyinka.
I hope you find what you're looking for next time, good sir.
It's out here? Yeah, I think my room's out here. Then we go to the end. There we go. Open. Let me see if... Bring. Get all of those. Woman, pointed hat, and we'll see which one's the best. Yeah, the only thing we don't have is like some nice shoes, which is probably like lowering our charisma by a lot. Go. A pointy hat. Okay. We shall sleep till morning. I completely forgot to ask, why are you streaming at this hour? My sleep schedule is just messed up. It just it's just changing constantly because I don't know how to keep to my sleep schedule. Like one day I'll be like, ooh, I'm tired, and then I'll sleep, and then next day I'll be like, ooh, my sleep is messed up and I can't get back to sleep at the original time. Yeah. It's sucky. But, you know, as they say, it is what it is.
The Lord be with you.
The Lord be with you. The Lord be with you, chat.
I feel quite...
Okay, we need to buy some fancy clothing. Where is fancy clothing? There's a weaponsmith. Okay, definitely a cobbler we need to go to. Yeah, honestly, gotta get dapper. Yeah, even like right now, I'm starting to get tired. It's time to go to bed here pretty soon. Not seeing a place to buy clothing. Oh, right there, tailor. Okay. Go to the tailor, then to the cobbler, and then we'll go back. We'll be our noble selves. Alrighty. Greetings to you.
Careful.
Should be right there. I see it.
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
There was a lot.
Have you gone?
Oh, oops. My bad. I thought that was the shop. Wrong door. Sorry. Repair.
I need something repaired.
Select all. Eggle.
Let's talk about the...
Ei, vielen Dank.
60.
Es war mir eine Freude, mit dir Geschäfte zu machen, mein Herr.
Ooh. Character's like dying from hunger. Is that like 90, like not too long back?
I'll have a look at the ware.
Okay, we gotta get a wonderful garter hose. one's a bit better. A nobleman Gambison. Burger coat. Hmm. -13. Wait. Executioner's care oppression with breaching.
Let's talk about the price.
Das könnte vielleicht gehen. Ei, Julkan, danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
All right. Let's head to the cobbler. Oh, I guess it's right down the street. We could just run there. Should be just right over here. Next one.
I'm sure he just got held up on the way.
Was möchtest du?
Okay.
Show me your wares.
Need some fancy clothing here. Like leather gloves. Ooh, noble boots. Holy moly. Plus 36.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Okay. Nobleman hat. Belt. I think we got everything that we need.
Christ.
Careful.
Pardon me.
I think I'm gonna head to bed, man. I'm like really tired. Maybe I'll stream like when I wake up for a tiny tad. But like, dude, I'm like dead tired. I'm gonna do a sleeping stream here pretty soon, man. I'll just be like snoring away. Yeah. Yeah, just snoring away. That's what'll happen. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Anyone who I know. See if I could raid anyone really fast. I actually don't personally know anyone really. I could probably. I'm not too big into Overwatch. Maybe if it was like Apex Legends. Otherwise, I'll just raid RPG Gamer. He's playing, what looks to be like Game Boy Advance. All right. Yeah. We'll see you guys around. Thank you for watching and hanging out. I'm gonna go take a permanent nap for like 10 hours. Hope you guys enjoy. I think he's playing some kind of Pokemon or something. It looks like Pokemon. Called Leo Grimm's Game Boy Advance. All right. Bye-bye.
Around 3 hours, but you all came in a bit late. But I definitely know someone cool to raid. Let's see. We have Chrono the Dragon playing Chrono Cross. That sounds like a fun raid. Let me see.